July 2025. A shy teenage girl walks onto the AGT stage, holding nothing but a microphone and a secret that not even the judges knew about. She sang one song and left millions speechless. But what the cameras didn't show was the years of silence before that moment. Behind the standing ovation was a hidden story of rejection, near-deafness, and a performance she nearly walked away from the night before. We're talking about a young artist who almost never made it to that stage and how AGT's edit left out the most jaw-dropping part of her journey. From a forgotten audition tape, to a producer's last-minute call, to a viral clip that broke every rule in talent show history, this is the side of Anna Wilson America was never meant to see. Anna Wilson was born and raised in Gaithersburg, Maryland, a suburb just outside of Washington, D.C. Growing up in a close-knit family, Anna was surrounded by love and encouragement. From an early age, she gravitated toward music. Her parents recall her singing along to the radio before she could even read the lyrics. She joined her first choir when she was just 7 years old and quickly became known in her community for her talent. Her hometown played a significant role in shaping her musical identity, with Anna participating in school plays, local talent shows, and community events. By the time she turned 12, Anna had already made the decision that she wanted to pursue music seriously. Unlike many kids her age, she was booking gigs in small venues, local festivals, and restaurants. Her powerful voice and ability to connect with audiences made her a standout even in adult-centric venues. It wasn't just about singing for Anna, it was about telling a story, about making people feel something with every note she sang. She began performing regularly around the DC metro area and eventually took the stage at iconic locations such as the Fillmore. Her early exposure to performance didn't just develop her voice, but also gave her the stage presence and professionalism that would set her apart later on. While most teenagers were busy with sports or video games, Anna was performing in front of crowds, handling sound checks, and learning how to work with musicians twice her age. These formative experiences were key in shaping the artist she would become. They taught her discipline, resilience, and the importance of hard work, all qualities that would be essential for the road ahead. Anna's early journey is a testament to what dedication can yield, even before stepping onto a national stage. After graduating from Gaithersburg High School in 2022, Anna Wilson took her passion for music a step further by enrolling in the Mary Papert School of Music at Duquesne University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This was not just a casual decision, it was a strategic move that allowed her to refine her skills in a formal setting. The Mary Papert School is known for its rigorous curriculum, which covers everything from music theory and history to vocal training and performance techniques. Anna was eager to dive into this academic world and learn from experienced professors and seasoned musicians. While at Duquesne, Anna immersed herself in the world of classical, jazz, and contemporary music. She had access to high-quality facilities and participated in ensemble work, masterclasses, and solo performances. Her time at college wasn't just about learning scales and techniques, it was also about learning how to navigate the emotional depth of music, how to adapt her voice to different styles, and how to become a well-rounded performer. The exposure to different genres expanded her musical vocabulary and helped her find her own unique sound. The discipline required to balance academic work with music performances also played a significant role in shaping her work ethic. College was where Anna learned that talent alone wasn't enough. It had to be backed by continuous effort and practice. She began to see music not just as a passion, but as a professional craft that required daily commitment. These lessons became critical when she found herself on the national stage. Furthermore, being away from home gave Anna the space to grow emotionally and creatively. She developed new relationships, collaborated with fellow musicians, and was inspired by diverse musical influences. Her college experience was more than just educational, it was transformational. It prepared her not only to chase bigger dreams, but to handle them when they came true. Her time at Duquesne was the foundation that would later support her through one of the biggest moments of her life, her unexpected audition on America's Got Talent. Anna Wilson's America's Got Talent audition didn't happen the traditional way. Most contestants go through a long process of preparation and nerves leading up to their moment on stage. But for Anna, the story was completely different and far more surprising. Without her knowledge, Anna's mother submitted an application on her behalf. Her mom believed in Anna's talents so deeply that she took the initiative to make it happen, even if it meant doing it in secret. Anna had no idea that she was even being considered for the show. When Anna arrived at the AGT set, she thought she was there as a VIP guest, possibly to watch the show and get a backstage experience. The production team played along with the surprise, giving Anna the impression that she was simply lucky to have a behind-the-scenes look at her favorite program. However, what happened next changed everything. Her mother walked onto the stage and explained the situation to the judges, asking if Anna could perform a surprise audition right then and there. It was a moment filled with raw emotion. Anna was visibly shocked and began to tear up as the audience and judges watched in awe. It's not easy to perform under normal circumstances, let alone when you're taken by surprise in front of a national audience. But Anna gathered her composure, wiped away her tears, and stepped forward. This moment showed a side of Anna the audience hadn't seen before: her bravery, her willingness to face the unknown, and her trust in the process. The judges, especially Simon Cowell, were moved by her vulnerability and the authenticity of the moment. This backstory added an emotional depth to Anna's audition that viewers couldn't forget. It wasn't just about a girl singing on stage. It was about a young woman who was believed in so strongly by her mother that the world was given a chance to hear her voice. And that belief became the catalyst for everything that followed. The moment Anna Wilson realized she would be performing on America's Got Talent, her emotions overwhelmed her. Cameras caught her blinking back tears, trying to process the enormity of the moment. Her mother's surprise had brought her to one of the biggest stages in the world, but it also meant she had to perform without any of the usual preparation. For most people, this would be a nightmare scenario. But Anna didn't run. She didn't freeze. She took a deep breath, stepped onto the stage, and owned the moment. The emotional weight of the surprise actually worked in her favor. The judges and the audience connected with her vulnerability. In a world where performances can often feel over-rehearsed or forced, Anna's reaction felt genuine. Her trembling voice during the initial moments was not seen as a weakness, but as evidence of her heart. And when she finally began to sing, it was as if her emotions had fueled her performance. There was something raw and unfiltered in her delivery that touched the crowd. Simon Cowell, known for his tough critiques, didn't criticize her nerves. Instead, he acknowledged how difficult the situation was and praised her for standing her ground. It was clear to everyone watching that Anna wasn't just another singer. She was someone with courage, resilience, and poise far beyond her years. She had every reason to back out or falter, but she didn't. The poise Anna demonstrated in those few minutes said more about her character than hours of polished rehearsal ever could. She showed the world that grace under pressure is one of the greatest forms of strength. For those watching at home, especially young performers, Anna became a quiet inspiration. Her tears, her nervous smile, and her steady voice combined to create one of the most memorable moments of the season. When Anna stepped up to the microphone for her first song, she chose a track that held deep personal meaning, "Make You Feel My Love." It was a heartfelt dedication to her mother, the woman who had believed in her enough to put her in this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The song choice wasn't random. It was a reflection of their bond, a musical thank you that came from the soul. As the first notes began, Anna's voice trembled slightly with emotion, but she quickly found her rhythm. The judges listened intently, but Simon Cowell wasn't fully convinced. Midway through the song, he raised his hand and asked Anna to stop. He explained that while the sentiment was touching, the performance felt a little too slow and might not be the best showcase of her vocal range. Some audience members gasped, but Anna didn't take it personally. Instead, she nodded, took the feedback in stride, and waited to see what Simon would suggest next. This was a crucial turning point. Many young artists would have been shaken by such a public critique, especially under the pressure of a surprise audition. But Anna remained composed. She saw the moment for what it was, a chance to show flexibility, humility, and a genuine desire to grow. Her reaction earned respect from all 4 judges, who appreciated her openness and willingness to adapt on the spot. Simon then asked her to sing a second song, something with more energy and flair. This wasn't just about picking a new song. It was a test of her ability to pivot, to rise above the initial disappointment and deliver something truly powerful. Anna accepted the challenge with a quiet confidence that hinted at what was to come. Her next song would not only win over the judges, it would change the trajectory of her AGT journey entirely. Anna's second chance on the AGT stage came when Simon Cowell asked her to sing something different, something more upbeat. Without hesitation, she chose Maren Morris's My Church. The moment the first line escaped her lips, it was clear that this was a completely different side of Anna. Her voice came alive, bursting with energy, soul, and conviction. The audience sat up, the judges leaned forward, and even Simon cracked a smile. Anna had found her groove, and it resonated through the entire room. The song choice was perfect. My Church allowed Anna to show off her powerful vocals, emotional depth, and stage presence all in one performance. It was no longer about a touching dedication or emotional tears. It was about talent. Anna embodied the lyrics with such authenticity that it felt like she had written them herself. Her performance was joyful, spirited, and undeniably commanding. This was her true audition, and it left no doubts in the minds of the judges. Sofia Vergara called her amazing, and Howie Mandel said she had just proven why she deserved to be there. Mel B was impressed with Anna's ability to completely shift moods and still maintain control. And Simon, who had interrupted her first song, now seemed fully won over. He praised her courage, her versatility, and her willingness to take direction under immense pressure. It wasn't just a good performance, it was a defining one. What made this moment special was not just the quality of the performance, but the context in which it happened. Anna had been surprised, pushed to her emotional limit, critiqued on national television, and asked to adjust in real time. And she delivered. That kind of professionalism and heart doesn't come easy. It comes from years of experience, hard work, and belief in oneself. Anna's performance of My Church wasn't just her redemption, it was her arrival. Following Anna's performance of My Church, the judges delivered one of the most supportive and heartfelt responses of the night. Simon Cowell, often seen as the harshest critic, was one of her biggest supporters in that moment. He acknowledged how difficult the situation had been for her and commended her for having the bravery to go through with it. He said most people would have run away, but Anna stood her ground and showed what she was truly made of. That respect was earned, not given. Howie Mandel was equally impressed. He pointed out how rare it is to see someone handle such a high-pressure moment with maturity and grace. He said she had proven that she belonged on that stage and called her a true performer. Howie's words validated Anna's presence among other talented contestants and let viewers know she was more than just a viral moment. She was an artist worth watching. Mel B appreciated Anna's emotional transparency and ability to turn that into something powerful. She noted how Anna didn't try to hide her nerves or fake confidence. Instead, she leaned into the moment and let her true self shine. Mel said that Anna had a beautiful voice and that with more experience, she could be a force in the industry. Her words gave Anna a sense of encouragement while also challenging her to keep growing. Sofia Vergara was perhaps the most emotional in her praise. She mentioned how Anna's story and performance moved her and that she saw so much potential in her future. Sofia's support added a layer of personal connection between Anna and the audience, especially for those who had been watching her journey unfold from the surprise moment to the final note. The judge panel's collective reaction solidified Anna's status as one of the night's most memorable auditions. Their feedback wasn't just about singing, it was about Anna's spirit, adaptability, and strength. They saw something in her that went beyond talent, something real. And that, in the world of entertainment, is priceless. After her AGT audition aired, Anna Wilson quickly gained attention on social media and in her hometown of Gaithersburg. People who had watched her perform at local venues for years now saw her on national TV, and the pride in her community was overwhelming. Anna took to her social media accounts to thank everyone who had supported her. She gave a special shout-out to her mom, crediting her as the real reason she got the chance to perform. In heartfelt posts, Anna said this was a dream she had held since childhood, and now it was finally coming true. In interviews, Anna reflected on how surreal the entire experience had been. She remembered watching American Idol as a child, dreaming that one day she'd sing for someone like Simon Cowell. That dream was now reality. But she also knew this was just the beginning. Anna expressed a deep desire to continue pursuing music professionally and hoped that her AGT appearance would open doors to future collaborations, performances, and possibly recording opportunities. What many people didn't see was the years of hard work leading up to this moment. Anna had been singing in public since she was 12, building her skills gig by gig. Her performance at the Fillmore in Silver Spring and countless festivals across the region weren't flukes. They were stepping stones. AGT gave her a national platform, but her story had been years in the making. That backstory was something the show didn't delve into deeply, but it added important context to her rise. Anna's experience on AGT wasn't just a moment of fame, it was a personal and professional breakthrough. She learned that opportunities can come unexpectedly, and that sometimes you have to trust the people who believe in you, even when you doubt yourself. Looking ahead, Anna plans to keep studying music, performing live, and chasing her dreams. If AGT showed us anything, it's that Anna Wilson isn't just a talented singer, she's a rising star with a heart and hustle to go far.